Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I want to bring you with me to start getting ready our All About Reading Level 4. I have previous videos where I show how I organize things with our All About Reading. We did All About Reading Level 3. We are about to finish. We just have like 7 or 8 lessons somewhere around in there, and that will go really quick if I am just judging by what I can see that we've been working with the program, with the lessons. I want to organize with you guys our All About Reading Level 4. If you hear some noises, it's because I have my puppy in here, which is a baby. She has 9 months and she does not stay calm. So if you hear noises, you know that is because she's here around with me. Ouch, and she's biting me. So I have our All About Reading. I will see you in a second. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Emma. Today I want to bring you with me to start getting ready our All About Reading Level 4, prepping our All About Reading Level 4. I am going to be using the same binder that I used the past year. I have All About Reading Level 3 in here, and this is what I am going to be using. I think I would like to recycle it. It's very difficult to find these type of binders with the clear pocket on the front of the cover, and I just want to make sure that I have it ready if I found one. But so far I've been searching and I am not able to find exactly the same one. So I am going to just take our All About Reading Level 3 and start adding our All About Reading Level 4. I am not going to be doing exactly what I did in previous years. I just laminate pretty much all the activities and everything. I am not going to be doing that this year because I noticed that when we were about to resell the program, we were done with the program and we were about to resell it. It was a little bit more difficult for me to do that because all of the activities and being laminated, it just creates a little bit more of a problem. So I would like to try to keep everything in one place, not having to use an extra pocket, which is what I did for the past year with the All About Reading Level 3. So you're going to see me working with All About Reading Level 4, how I am going to be prepping these things. At some point you will see that I probably just start advancing a little bit the video so I don't get you guys bored, but I would like just to start by working with the letter tiles, and I have here the letter tiles and I have the stickers. I have all of that here, and I usually look at the letter tiles to see if it's something that we are going to be needing or we have already a copy. I tend to just purchase extra letter tiles. We use both. We use the letter tiles, the magnetic letter tiles, and I tend to use as well the app. So I like to have both available. I see that I already have some of these tiles, and some of them I don't. So I will just be taking apart the ones that I don't, and the ones that I have repeated I will leave in here. And I can tell that this one we don't have. So that's what I am going to detach. And I don't have these ones in here. And that's what I detach. I will be leaving pretty much these ones there because I have a copy of all of these letter tiles and we don't need all of them hanging around everywhere. And after that, I am going to be working with the phonogram cards. I am going to be detaching them. What I do is that I fold them like this, make sure that they're very well folded. So when we are going to detach them, it's easy for us to do it, or for me to do it, because usually I just prepare everything in advance for him. And that's how it looks. They just fold, and it's easy for you to detach when you do this. It's less work. Way less work for you to do them if you work in this way. And I do the same with the rest of the phonogram cards. So that's what you're going to be seeing me doing in here. I might cut half of this video so it's not too long, because reality is it does take long for you to be able to detach all the phonogram cards as well as the word cards. You have a lot of word cards, especially with this level, which is the last level. I noticed that there were a lot of word cards, and let me just show you guys. And I do the same system that I do with the phonogram cards. So I just grab them like that first, cut them like that, and then I divide them each one so I keep them in order. I noticed that I had a lot of people asking me 350 cards. I noticed that I had a lot of people asking me how I keep everything in order, how I don't get confused with the phonogram cards. I see that people sometimes, well, first of all, you have to get a bigger place, a good place. If you can do it on the floor, if you can do it on the table, kitchen table, dining table, a desk, a good desk, that you have the space, and you just have them like these. So I get them in order. I keep them pretty much in order. And I continue detaching them, continue cutting them in that order. So it's easy for me when I am about to just transfer them to the All About Reading box. That is not all discombobulated, it's not all disorganized. I keep them just in place, and it's easy. I don't have to do much. So if you notice, I continue like that. This is phonogram 10, and I have in here phonogram 7 and 8, and in here I have 9 and 10. Let me see here. So it stays in order if I do it this way. I just continue on top. See, when I am going to detach the middle, it's easy for me to do it. It's all in one place. So I will be doing this with the phonogram cards, and I will be doing that with the word cards. I will just skip a little bit in here so I don't get you guys bored, and I will be showing you after they're all done. Okay, you guys, you always have a set of extra cards. You can use them either for when you have an activity to do with the cards, like sometimes the curriculum prompts you for you guys to be able to mark one of the letters in yellow for the student or your kid to be able to identify that the reason why that letter doesn't follow the rules, or it is a leap word. So I just use these cards for that. Sometimes I just leave them without using them and just leave them in there in the back of the rest of the cards, just to make sure that I have them available in case I need to use them. I do not detach them from the middle until I am about to put them inside the box, because I discovered that's the easy way to keep them all together in one place, organized, while I just work with the word cards, and in order for them not to fall on the ground and just get them all disorganized. So I have them already here, already ready for me to be able to detach them once I am about to put them inside the review box. Okay, so here I have these word cards. These are the ones that I am going to be handling right now. It's the same process. You fold, you want to make sure that you fold them and you make that edge very well, so when you are about to detach them, it's easy. They're pretty much already loose. Some people decide to just laminate the cards. I don't laminate the cards. I have just one kid, and he is pretty careful with them, so I don't feel the need to laminate the word cards or the phonogram cards. But if you have multiple kids and you think it will be convenient for you to laminate those cards, you are very good to go. You can do that. I just want to warn you that they might don't fit very well in the reading review box if you laminate those cards, correct? Or at least you're not going to be able to fit a lot of levels if you have multiple kids and you're using multiple levels at the same time, correct? I will be showing you eventually Some of the things that I use when I want to keep in place these word cards and phonogram cards, if you don't have the reading review box, if you are not having the economy to be able to buy the reading review box, because it can be pricey. I think they're around $10 to $15 if I am not wrong. I purchased them a while ago, and if you want me to be honest, I just have one of them so far, because the previous one that I have for all about spelling, well, I don't have it any longer. It just fall apart. But I will just give you some ideas that you can do just to keep those word cards if you don't have the reading review box. As well, I will show you the reading review box so you have an idea of how big and how I have the reading review box. Okay, here you have all the cards already cut. I just have to detach them from the middle. And the same thing for our phonogram cards. I will be just detaching them from the middle. As soon as I have all in place, and as soon as I have all the how I want everything organized with the boxes. So I have the reading review box in there. In a second, I will be just showing you guys the different ways that you can just organize these cards. But so far, I will leave them like that. And I will just start working with my binder. This is the binder that I use for All About Reading Level 3. I would like to use the same binder for our All About Reading Level 4. So I am just going to start detaching everything that is from the All About Reading Level 3. Again, we have still as well some of the All About Reading Level 3 that we have to complete. But since it's just 7 or 8 lessons, I think that will be just fine. What I use to keep our letter tiles together is this little bag that I purchased at Walmart, and this is a bag to keep your pins together. But since it has exactly 3 spaces for us to be able to accommodate those letter tiles, I just keep it in here. It's easy. It has this little zipper that I can open right now. There we go. It has that little zipper, and if you see, the little pockets are divided. I like this little bag because it just keeps everything together. It has a little hook in here that you can attach to your binder and just keep it all in one place. It's very good if you are on the go, if you need things compact, everything together in one place is very helpful because you can attach it to your binder. And I like this binder because you can fold it. So if you're on the go and you're in the car, you can just fold the binder like this, and it's easy. You have that space. You know that in the car, doing homeschool in the car, on the go, it tends to be a little bit uncomfortable, and I like that the 3 ring binders, it comes with these plastic folders as well, that they include those pockets. So if you want to keep those phonogram cards or word cards there, or the activities, is helpful as well. But I am just going to detach these papers from here. All of these papers from here. And I am just going to leave this here because we're going to be using it still. And all the lessons that we have done already, those are the ones that I am going to take from this binder. I will leave this one since we're still using the progress chart. I would like to get all these lessons out that we have done already. So we are on we finished lesson 45 and we finished lesson 46. I will leave 46 because I always like to give a quick review. So I will leave that one there, and I will just leave those lessons there and add those in here. I will keep this folder here. And so far, this is how it's looking. I will start working with our activity book, and what I like to do is I just remove these to the side so I have my desk clean. I think I will just add them here. and I am going to start working with the activity books. I have the cards here, I have the stickers in here. So what I like to do, first of all, when I am going to work with the activity book, is that I like to spread and just work with that spine, because they tend to get stuck with the glue of the spine. So what I want is to work with that spine. I noticed that with the All About Reading Level 3, I didn't took the time to do that, and I just damaged some of the pages of the activity book. So this time I want to work my way little by little and just work with the book, just pushing those pages. Let's start with the middle here, just opening that spine. And this is a really thick book, so you want to make sure that you're working that spine very well. Don't be afraid on just working this book, because remember that you're going to be detaching these activities. So that's what I am going to be doing. I will just speed this process a little bit, and I will show you guys once I start already working with the. Okay, you guys, and once you have broken that spine, you're able to work better with the book, and that's what I am about to start doing now. So I am just going to start detaching those pages, and I would like to detach first my progress chart. What will be his progress chart. If you notice, it's easy for the pages to detach. Once you've broken that spine, make sure that you're taking everything with calm, so you don't break the pages, so you don't rip the pages off. So I'm going to take our read aloud record. I always like to fold the edges here before I detach the paper. Just make sure that I create an edge there just by the indentations, just where they have those pages, and even like that you still can see that I am having a little bit of trouble. So I want to go again and try one more time. Sometimes it goes off completely from the spine, just like now it just went out from the spine completely, and that's how you know that you have worked very well that spine, correct? And this is what you're going to see me doing now. So I will just have you guys looking at me for a little bit while I detach these pages, and then I will speed up this process and show you guys once I have everything detached, okay? I'm done. I cut all the sheets. I separate all the sheets because they come perforated already. I have until lesson 30 here, and I am just going to stop there just to make sure that I have enough protector sheets, because if you notice, I just left half of what we have for level 3 that we haven't done, which is just like 7 lessons, and I am just recycling these protector sheets and using them for level 4, because I still think that they are in good condition. Yes, a little bit bent in some corners, and it's nothing that requires for me to change completely the protector sheets. So that's what I am going to be doing. I am going to start just putting together these sheets that I have in here, and depends on how I see everything is that I am going to decide if I am going to pull from the protector sheets, the new protector sheets that I have back in the closet, or if I am just going to wait until we finish. Depends. I know that this level has a little bit more lessons, so it's a little bit thicker, so I will just see. So I will take you guys with me. sheets of the activities, what I am going to do is that I am just going to cut in here. So I will just go and look for my cutter, and I will just make those incisions right there. It's getting late. I went to church and came back, and you guys are seeing me again. That's the reason why you saw me with the pink sweater at the beginning of the video, and now you're just seeing me with this black blouse that I have right now. But it's because I just went to church and I am back now. So I would like just to start making those incisions, and this is something that if you're doing all about reading, you're going to be doing a lot because you have a lot to cut, and that is the reason why I like to prepare things ahead of time, because I know that I am going to be using and cutting as well a lot. So I just want to make those incisions and have it all ready. So if you notice, I did a very little incision and I am just separating, and that's how it looks. You can see I can put a little bit my finger through there, and those words that you see right here, that you can see it, probably can't see it, but these words that are in here will just go through the incisions that I just created for this activity, correct? So you will see me cutting those activities as well. So I will just have these inside these protector sheet, and I will be talking about how you can make these easier as well for you. I am just recycling my protector sheets because I really don't see the point of me spending more money on something that I can have that I have already, and it's working very well still. And if you are relying on one income, it's just one income in your household, then you don't want to spend more than what you need to be spending. So recycling those protector sheets, is if they still look good, they look okay, they are not damaged, I think is the best bet that you will have. So I would like to cut these activities. This time I am not going to laminate these activities because I noticed that when I add the activities inside the protector sheets, it was becoming a problem, and I decided to purchase a envelope, and that's how I worked with the All About Reading Level 3 this past year. And let me just show you that envelope. I have it right down here. So the envelope looks like this. I purchased these on, I think it was Dollar Tree that I purchased these envelopes, and they worked very well. But I didn't like to have two separate things. It came with some holes that you can just attach the envelope to the binder. But what happens is, with the weight of the activities, since they were laminated, it just starts to detaching those hole punch that they have on the side of the envelope for you to be able to connect it to the binder, correct? So this time I don't want to do that. So what I am going to do is I am not going to laminate the activities, and since I have just one kid, he's pretty gentle with the stuff, so I think it will work very well. I will let you know obviously at the end when I do the review for the All About Reading Level 4. Okay, you guys, so here I am organizing the magnets, adding those magnets to the letter tiles. I like to have everything prepared ahead of time. I don't like to wait until we are getting close to do the activities. I like to have everything ahead of time. That just gives me peace of mind. Now I am going to give you some options for the box if you are in a low budget. The first one is a box of Kleenex, and I just use this one to keep the cards that we already used. I have those cards there, and I have around 2 levels in here, and it fits it very well. If you have toddlers, I don't recommend these because if you notice, it doesn't have a lid unless you create one. but I think it's a good idea if you're on a low budget and you would like to have those cards, while you can just figure out a better way for you to have them organized. But so far in here, I have like 2.5 levels of cards, and it's fitting them very well and it keeps them organized. The second option that I have is this box. My mom gifted me this box, and it's been awesome because it has a space for the levels. I have all about spelling 2 levels already in this box, and it has this little band that just keeps everything in place. It's very convenient if you have toddlers, if you have little kids that they can be bumped into the box and disorganize everything. I think that's a good idea. And in here I am showing you the original, which is the reading review box that is on their website, and it's just been really good. It just fits around 2 levels, so that is the only downside with the problem with this box, but so far it's been working very well and it's been lasting us a long time. I wait until the last minute to detach the word cards because that keeps them organized. If by any chance we bumped or with the words, it just keep them organized, and it's easy for me to just have them ready for the reading review box, correct? The next thing that I would like to show you is this folder that I just purchased. If you notice, I have my binder. This binder is the hybrid binder for 5 med, but I decided to purchase a folder and just add some of the activities, a few of them, because we do a lot of card schooling, and it's convenient for us not to have a big amount of books inside our card, because obviously the space is reduced. So I think that having a folder just with some of the activities that we're going to be using for that week or that day is easier for us to carry, even though our hybrid binder is really good because you can just fold it. But when it has so many activities like that, I just decided to just add those activities in this folder and keep them all organized. It's easy. As well, another way that you can just keep the activities, because if you can see, the file folder has some pockets, but the cards tend to slide. You can actually use a paper clip to have them attached to the folder, or you can use baseball cards protector sheets, and I think that's a good idea because you're going to be able to see those cards and you're going to have them visible, you're going to have them at hand, and it's easy to carry. It goes inside a protector sheet, and I think that's a great idea if you have multiple kids, you have toddlers, you have kids that might being able to disorganize your work cards and then you don't know how to accommodate them back. I think that's a great idea. I am showing you right now this binder and how I organize the activities. If you see them, I add them to our protector sheets, and it's just easy for me to keep those activities, and it's easy for me to find them when I need them because they're all in one place. I like to have this folder for our on the go for our card schooling because it's easy for us to carry everything. I can add those letter tiles as well to this folder because it has some prongs that they can just attach that little pocket for the letter tiles if we want to use them. And I am showing you again, just giving you a review of those tips about these boxes that are just easy for you to have those cards. And if you notice, it has that band that keeps everything in place. If your kids stumble with the box or you by any chance drop the box, nothing is going to be misplaced because everything will stay in that box. And I think it's a very easy way to just save those cards. As well, if you're in a low budget, you can use a box of Kleenex. That's easy to do. This one is a little bit falling apart because it's been for years with us. I think it's been 2 or 3 years with this Kleenex box of Kleenex, and I've been using it with the cards, been working very well. And I think that there's no such a curriculum open on the go. I think you always have to prepare. You might want to give it a glance to that first lesson at the beginning, and I think it just helps for everything to go well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I will see you then. I hope you have a great day. Bye bye.